Woo. All right. This is really cool. Oh, okay. 619 people. Well, I thought a lot of y'all was in bed tonight. That's what I thought was going on. All right. So, like, I had to get the hell out of Atlanta quickly. I had to come to Atlanta to handle some business. And it's some weird shit going on in the city of Atlanta right now, guys. Okay. I had to get some I had to do some meditation, but let me start here. Do you guys remember a couple like last year when I was telling you guys when Stranger Things came out and they showed that mind flare, right? And I had told you guys that they are at that time, I think they were at the time when I was telling you about this, I think they were in like 9 major metropolitan cities in the US. I told y'all about this, right? Well, now they're in every major metropolitan city across the United States now. Okay. I actually forgot that I told y'all about this until I felt the presence of something very dark and very malevolent. I had totally forgot. Where I was staying at was in the heart of downtown, which I had no business. I didn't even realize it at the time because in my mind, I'm handling business. I came to the ATL to get some business handled, get in, get out. Like I'm a stick and move type person. I don't stick around too long, especially in the United States. I do not stick around too long. It's like get in, do what I got to do, goodbye. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. Because it's the U.S. has a different kind of energy to it. It's very dense, and so I want to say the first couple of days I was in the city, it was cool at first until I got sick. And I did announce that I had about a food poison amount about a food poisoning. And that in itself was weird. Okay, let me just start there. That in itself was weird for me because that hardly ever happens. Okay. I don't get sick. It's just something that doesn't happen. I have a very strong immune system. Me getting sick, that probably happens like once every 5 to 7 years. And when I get sick, I'm out for the count for that time period. And then once I get back on, shit, it's been. You know what's really weird, guys? I had caught food poisoning when I left in 2016, only to come back here and catch food poisoning again. I said, damn, did that just close out a cycle? Like, what the hell? So, nonetheless, so I'm chilling, I'm observing. I'm at this really nice hotel. I'm not gonna tell y'all where I was at, but I'm at this really, really nice hotel and I'm observing people. And with me having the type of spiritual eyes that I have and the senses that I have, there's a lot of people in Atlanta that got vaccinated. A lot. And what's happening with the people in Atlanta is anybody who's gotten that vaccine, they have portals in their bodies that they don't know anything about. That vaccine was designed to open up portals within the body. So something could come in and take possession. Now, why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because it leads me to my next thing that I want to share with y'all. Um, I found out today that this Hunter Biden shit with him getting caught, for some reason, I do not know why, but it has literally amped up everything. What do I mean when I say amped up? Fam, there is a war going on over the city of Atlanta right now, even as we speak. And these malevolent forces have went ape shit. Do you hear me? They have went ape shit. ape shit. It has increased because of this shit that's going down with Hunter Biden, and it's affecting a lot of officials. For some reason, it's affecting a lot of officials in the Atlanta area and the state of Georgia. I don't know why it's affecting so many officials. I'm not sure what him getting caught with crack has to do with anything, but at the same time, it also came out about his business dealings. And I think that some of these people may have been involved in this. And now the FBI, quote unquote, the FBI now is doing a thorough investigation into the situation. And they have to make a decision as to whether or not they're going to charge him. When I say that this shit has ramped up, the shit's so serious, fam, that the trees, now I want you to listen to me very carefully. And I'm only going to say so much about this because I want to keep the rest of it to myself. I just want to see how this shit plays out. So I'm just letting you know. The tree giants, yes, there's tree giants, are rounding niggas up. I'm going to say this again. Y'all going to be like, what the fuck? They're rounding people up. I said the trees are rounding people up. The trees are rounding people up. The trees, they got the running out through their network, got to communicating, and they are also a part of bringing the justice. But it's how they're doing it is so genius, and that's what I'm not going to reveal to you all. It's how they're doing it. I'll talk about that at a later time. I just want to see how this shit plays out. But the way they're doing it is so genius. It's like, you have got to be shitting me. Like, I was so excited, but then I had to pump the brakes. Like, nah, I don't want to interrupt the natural flow of things as far as how justice needs to come to these people. And it's not just these people. It's anybody that goes out here that commits a crime. That's anybody that's out here that's going out here doing shit they ain't got no business doing. And you know you out here doing shit you ain't got no business doing. You're going to get rounded up. And it's going to shock you the way it's going to happen. It's going to shock you. Like, literally shock your asses. So you better be very careful about how you're carrying yourself. Be very, very careful about how you're carrying yourself. Because, see, now this world is becoming more and more magical. The veil has been lifted. So y'all going to have to get out that 3D shit. Because you fuck around and you do some shit you ain't got no business doing, and you violate certain shit, you're going to find out real quick what I tried to tell your ass. And don't come holler at me talking about I need some help because I ain't got nothing to do with that because you were already forewarned. Okay? There is a mind flare here in Atlanta. Okay? There's one here in Atlanta. I dipped out of the city of Atlanta. Okay? This thing is draining people's energy, their light energy. This is what this thing does. It drains the light energy out of your system completely, and it literally sucks you dry. So for those of you that live in the actual city of Atlanta, the city part, okay? If you live in the city, inside the 285 Beltway, if you live in the city, you better watch your asses. Because I saw people being dried up and sucked out. I saw it. Their faces were sunk in and shit. Everything was all sunk in. They didn't have no damn life. And I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, on the surface, if you're not paying attention, then it's like whatever, right? But if you got spiritual eyes to see, then you begin to look at this shit again, and you're realizing that you're looking at basically people that are walking dead. These are people that are walking around that are also being possessed by these demons and these archons, and they are turning up, and they're going crazy. They're going ape shit right now because they can't get up off this planet. Now, Nemesis is burning the shit out of parts of this planet right now. Listen to me carefully. For those who cannot withstand the sun, please listen to me. This not only applies to those who don't have the ability that cannot withstand the sun. This also applies to those who are no longer needed to be here on this planet. The call has been made. I found out today. The call has been made for Nemesis to start taking people out. And that's exactly what it's doing. It is going to take a lot of people out. A lot of people out. Even people that look like us. If you're not supposed to be here, that call was made. And I didn't ask to see who made the call, but I would have to assume it was probably Father that probably made this call. I don't know if he did or not, but I'm just gonna assume that it came from the Most High. Okay. There's going to be a lot of people that are leaving from here. That which is not natural to the planet is just they're going to burn up. So you have that going on. You also have people who were forewarned and told what it was that they needed to do, and they didn't do it, and they bullshit around, and all they're doing is the same dumbass shit they've been doing. Goodbye. And I don't mean to be that cold when I say it, but you have to understand what's going on right now. Nemesis is a different animal. Okay, this is a different animal that we're dealing with right here. Okay, and it is called the Destroyer for a reason. So as of right now, since that call has been made, you guys better be extra careful. You better be vibrating as high as you possibly can right now. This is a warning. I'm not going to tell you this again. Vibrate as high as you can. Whatever negative shit you're involved in, you better drop that shit on sight. Just stop on sight. Ask for forgiveness. Change your shit. Get to working on, do something quick. Because I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but Nemesis is also over in the UK. I didn't reveal that yesterday. I'm revealing it in this live. Nemesis is in the UK. And that's the reason why that shit's catching on fire over there. That's the reason why so many people are committing suicide. There are thousands of people that are dying of heat. There are thousands of people dying in the United States right now of heat. Okay? Thousands of people are dying of the heat. There is a massive heat wave right now coming to the West Coast. Quite a few people will be leaving from here. Okay? Pull up your shit. Look at where it says the heat wave is. All right? Pay attention. Because wherever that heat wave is, that's you better watch your ass. Their stores can't even keep anything cold in the stores right now. The shit's so serious. So, and they're not reporting this on mainstream media either. Okay? Just pay attention to those who are acting extra crazy. That's where that camalism stuff's going to come into play, because they're not going to have access to their food supply anymore, which was children. Since they don't have the ability to drink, they don't have the ability to do things that they were once doing before, you're going to see more of their true selves come out, and that's where the cannibalism is coming into play. You better watch your asses, because you're going to see some shit, and it's going to scare the shit out of you. But more importantly, you need to be mindful of the sun. So the call has been made for the sun to start taking anything that's not natural to the planet out, and anything that cannot. Y'all see the colors and shit in the sky, all these different rainbow colors and all that shit in the sky. You see the changes that Kai's going through right now. You see what's happening. You can't deny this shit no more. Okay? Ain't no denying it. You know that there's wars going on above your head in the skies. I remember I was probably the first person to come out and talk about that shit, and everybody thought that I was crazy. When I pointed that shit out, I started telling y'all a while back, I said, that shit you seeing right there, y'all, that's a goddamn galactic war. Because I was already ahead of my time. I had already seen it. Now it's in your face. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. It's not like that. And pretty soon, the cloaking and shit, the cloaking that they doing, that shit's gonna stop. That shit's gonna stop. Ain't gonna be no more cloaking. You just gonna see it. And then what you gonna do? Because it's getting to a point to where the dumb, deaf, and blind, no one is going to waste a whole bunch of time, trying to wait for these guys to catch up. They're going to go through a little bit of a shock value. That's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's not stopping these wars from going on. And let me tell you something else. The war has intensified because of this Biden shit. The colors that you guys are seeing in the sky is due to the galactic war that's taking place. Okay? It's due to the galactic war that's taking place. That was what was revealed to me today. All those different colors and things of that nature you see, as beautiful as it is, and it's very beautiful. But I want you to be clear about what you're looking at. In spite of the beauty that we're seeing, you better be clear about what you're looking at. So that is the war. The war I've been telling you guys about that was going to start leaking right into the 3D realm. Okay? I warned you guys and I told you guys this was coming. They're going to start coming through the people. They're already coming through the people. So we're out of time. We don't have that no more. We don't have that time. That's over with now. You have to get your mind prepared. Get your mind together. Get your mind prepared for what you're about to see and experience. Okay? This shit that was in the astral realm is manifesting into the physical realm. So you guys are seeing this shit. You're seeing the weather. You're seeing how crazy this shit looks. You're seeing it before your eyes. So you can't put your head back in the sand and say, oh, this is, well, shit, well, damn. I really don't have no explanation for green clouds and shit. That's kind of crazy. That's all you can say. Like, what you going to do? What type of scientific explanation are you going to give explaining that shit? And all the other portals and shit that we're seeing in the skies. All these damn rainbows and shit. Those are portals. And I've been telling y'all that and telling y'all that and telling y'all that they're portals. As plain as day. Every single time you see one of these things, some shit that came through. You don't have the spiritual eyes to see what's coming through them rainbows. Because if you had the spiritual eyes to see what was coming through those rainbows, and you would see what the hell it is I've been seeing and what I've been trying to tell y'all. They're using the portals to come in. That's why our galactic ancestors are here. That's why the Galactic Federation is here. And some other councils and shit is here. Okay? And I'm talking about massive. Massive. Pretty soon, they're going to be warring all over the damn world, y'all. They're warring all over the world now. But wait until you see what's going to happen in the United States. Raise your frequency. Meditate. Get rid of them damn heavy-ass bags you've been carrying around that you need to let go. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and do something about yourself. We're past it now, y'all. We're in the thick of it now. So the shit you're seeing now, oh, you just wait. You just wait. Just wait for it. We don't have time anymore. We're done with the time. There ain't no more time. Guys, there's a lot of different things that are going on this planet right now. But I cannot stress this piece right here. Keep your head on a swivel. tread lightly. Tread lightly. Because I know how some of these beings out here are moving. And some of y'all that ain't doing, but boy, you better let your family members know. You better let your cousins know. I don't give a damn if they listen to you or not. Just tell them, and then keep it moving. Just say, hey, look, fam, you can't be doing that right there, because that's to go come back. That's gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell them how or none of that type of shit, but you might want to let them know they need to be treading lightly right now. Anybody going out here doing senseless killings, out of here, gone. Anybody out here that's promoting negativity, goodbye. For you lurkers who like to lurk and listen to what somebody has to say, to you lurkers that laugh at other people's shit when they're in pain, goodbye. See you in another lifetime. And I mean that shit. Goodbye. Play with it if you want to. You're going to see. By the time you see, it'll be too late. I'm not here to play on this live. I did not come on here to play on this live. I did not come up in here to speak nicely or gently to any one of you, because this isn't the time to be gentle and nice to any of you right now. This ain't the time, because there's shit that's happening, and I didn't know it was like that, and I had no idea that it was that bad. I had no idea it was that bad in Atlanta. It's fucking bad. The energy is super dense. Like super duper dense. And for some of you guys, for those of you who are living on the outskirts of Atlanta, keep your ass on the outskirts of the city. Don't bring your ass into the city for nothing. Don't do it. Not while this war shit's going on. Not with this whole Biden shit happening with his son. Not with that deep state shit going on. Stay your ass out. Stay your ass out. Stay your ass away. Far. There's no need. If you don't have a need to go into the city, don't go into the city. Period. And for those of you who live in a city, you better act like you know better and start paying attention. You might be too used to the dense energy. You might not really be fully aware of your surroundings. Okay? I also told you, be careful of the people, because the people aren't who you think they are. Why? Because these people are being possessed by those archons and those other malevolent forces. If you find that you had relatives or even friends that's up and start cussing you out for no reason at all and spazzing the hell out on your ass just for no reason, possession. They've been hijacked. And it'll happen out the blue, like you won't even be ready for the shit. It'll catch your ass off guard, like, what the fuck? It could be your daughters. It could be your sons. It could be your husband. It could be your wife. Watch for that spaz out shit that they do. If you see them spazzing out of nowhere and talking crazy to you, watch for that. Listen to sounds. Listen to sounds. Okay? Listen to sounds. And then my goddaughter just sent me a message and just said to me, she's an astrologist, and she just literally just said to me, she said, according to the astrology charts, she said it's 12 days. She said in the next 12 days or 12 days, it's going to be very chaotic. Yep, the next 12 days. She said it's going to be very, very chaotic. And she said she says based on what I'm saying, because she's on the channel, based on what I'm saying, it sounds like exactly what she's seeing in the chart. Okay? So this is also astrologically seen. So you guys better be careful. Please be careful. I can't, oh God, I can't stress this enough. It's just the things I'm seeing, it's the visions I'm seeing that's got me freaked out a little bit. It's that damn cannibalism shit got me twisted. Like seeing shit, it's got me twisted. So, please be careful. There is, like I said, that mind flare is actually in the city, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Stranger Things was actually shot in Atlanta. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? So please be careful. And this thing is definitely over the city, and I definitely seen that damn thing in my first eye, and I said, "Oh shit!" And it literally just sucks the light out of you. Just sucks you dry. Just let me just suck it all out of you. So you have no life left and you're just walking dead. I saw a lot of people that the sun was burning up, and that's exactly how they're gonna be looking, like dried up ass prunes. Gone. So you guys better be careful. Nemesis did not come to play. Nemesis does not have a greater respect for people. That's not the way this is gonna work. It reads the energy. It can tell who's vibrating high and who's not. So those who are vibrating high will be able to withstand the frequency and the heat of that sun coming in. We're fine. It's those who aren't vibrating high that aren't going to be fine. It's those who are not supposed to be on this planet anymore that's not going to be fine. This is Mother Nature coming in and taking over. I want you guys to understand this. And if guy says they got to go, well, guess what? You got to go. It is what it is. So make sure that you're operating from a space of love. I can't stress. Now, you don't have to do it. You can do what you want to do. You keep on doing the same damn ass shit you've been doing. But then when you find yourself sizzling out there in that heat, or you find yourself sizzling in your house, just remember, when you start to feel yourself suffocating in that heat and you're not getting any type of break or relief, just remember this live right here. I hate to be this very direct and blunt with y'all, but I don't got time to be playing with y'all. And Nemesis ain't playing with you. It is what it is. Nemesis ain't playing with nobody, actually. Show love, operate in love, you'll be fine. Raise your frequency, you'll be fine. Really, truly work on yourself and do your shadow work, make your connections to nature, operate from the heart space, you're going to be fine. Anything less than that, I see why they said that the meek shall inherit the earth. I get it now. I really see it for what that is now. Because there's going to be so many people that don't get it, and they thought they had all the time in the world, and we don't have that kind of time in the world. If you can't see how much the world has changed, if you can't see that or you can't feel that, maybe it isn't meant for you to see it. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's not meant for you to feel. It just could be that. That's like you have some people that have the ability to hear and some people that don't. You have some people that have the ability to see and you have some people that don't. Okay? Sometimes you got to put in work to be able to get access to those types of gifts. So that's you going through, maybe getting your karma clear, going through a program, maybe something requiring you to do work on yourself that you have to earn those things. You don't just get shit handed to you all the time. You got to put in some work. It could be a situation where you may have self-entitled tendencies and certain things hasn't came online for you because there's certain lessons you still haven't learned yet. There could be something as simple as that. Or you could have closed yourself off because you was afraid of your gifts when you was a child or when you were younger. You might have closed yourself off from it. But I just had to come on here and I had to let you know Atlanta's on some other shit. Atlanta's not the place to be. So if there's anybody in the city that lives in the city, please be careful. Oh my goodness, please be careful. Something going to happen here. So just be careful. Stay on the outskirts. On the outskirts. Atlanta is a hub. Not only does it sit on the 33rd parallel, but it's also a travel hub for all different types of beings to stop in. Okay, whether it be humans stop going through, coming from different places. Because if you pay attention to Atlanta, it's so different from how it was when I was here in 2016. All I know is I came to visit and I'm looking at shit all different now. Like it don't even look the same. It don't feel the same. It don't look the same. Everybody that's here is definitely not from Atlanta. You'd be lucky if you met somebody from Atlanta. In Atlanta. You're usually going to meet people that's not from Atlanta. So there's a whole lot of that. There's a whole lot of gangs that came up down here that are hanging in areas that they would never hang out several years ago when I lived there. Now they're hanging out in areas they ain't got no business hanging out at. The murder rate has went up crazy because of that, fighting over territories and stupid shit like that. And these damn gangs are they're coming from different cities and bringing that mentality into Atlanta, which is causing turf wars and shit like that. And I'm like, damn, y'all about to turn this shit into another Chicago. That's what this is reminding me of. It looks to me like they're trying to turn this shit into Chicago. But I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Now ain't the time for them to be doing that shit because there's gonna be a whole lot of them that's gonna be getting surrounded up and swept up, left and right. A whole lot of them are getting rounded up and swept up in Atlanta right now. A lot. See, everything that you guys see that you're hearing in the city, people getting busted, people going to jail and all that type of shit, it's because it's time. They got to go. Because they're not bringing nothing fruitful for those who are sending to 5D. They're not bringing anything fruitful. They're bringing everything destructive. So since that's what they want to do, and they made their choice, well, now they're going to do it the consequences of what comes with that. And there's a whole lot more people that's going to be indicted. Because they were given specific orders to start cleaning all this shit up. And I don't blame them. This is one of them things where I'd have to agree. I gotta agree with it because I don't see from what I observe. I don't see these gang members changing their ways or anything like that. I don't see it. They're set in their ways. They are who they are. That's it. They are the byproduct of their environment, and they're fighting the wrong people. They're doing too much ass backward shit. So I just want to come on board, say that real quick, make you guys aware. The people who have gotten the vaccine, man, portals, you're going to have to really watch your asses, please. If you find yourself feeling weird or out of sorts, you need to find someone that can help you with that before it takes you over. Okay? I'm not offering. I can't do no more. I did too much already. I'm trying to honor my obligations I have to y'all. And then after that I'm done with that. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here, but I just want to drop that bomb on you real quick. Metrics, if you're on this call, I'm gonna be hitting you up. So look for me to hit you on Telegram. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at you. Peace.